Also given your key role in MBA admission process. Also, sir, coming to the BAAT exam. Hello everyone, welcome to the second episode of TalkShaala, an initiative by Industrial Linkage Club from Department of Management, BITS Pilani campus. In this talk, we are going to interact with faculty members, scholars, students and various industry experts from various domains. This is your host, Simran Joshi, MBA first year student from Business Analytics program. Today, we have with us Professor Nirankush Dutta, a faculty member from Department of Management, BITS Pilani campus. He holds a specialization in marketing analytics. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
So let's begin with your journey. So could you share us a bit about your academic and professional background before joining this career?
Okay, so I did my BTech in Information Technology, graduated in 2004, and after that I did my PGDM from Bida Institute of Management Technology, Trezor, graduated in 2006. Immediately after that I started working. I started my professional journey in the insurance industry. So I was with ICICI Lombard General Insurance for some time. And after that, I changed to the IT industry. Basically, I worked for around 4 years in the IT industry, both in India as well as in Latin. So I was looking after the business development part there. And after that, I worked for 2 years as an assistant professor before I started with my PhD journey. So I did my PhD from here in BITS Pilani only. So started that in 2012, and after 5 years I submitted my PhD. I defended my PhD after 1 more year, and in between I got the offer to be here in BITS Pilani as a faculty member. So since then I have been here as a faculty since 2017.
So given the key role in MBA admission process, can you please outline the prerequisites for an MBA aspirant interested in business analytics?
Okay, see, we are open to taking any kind of students with any background, but somebody must be very much interested in pursuing a role in analytics after graduating from a MBA program. So that's the first prerequisite. You must be having that kind of interest. If I talk about the eligibility part, we need somebody with a bachelor's degree in any discipline, or equivalent to bachelor's degree, having 60% marks in aggregate. And the student should have studied at least mathematics or statistics at high school, that means 10+2 level or at a higher level. A kind of prior exposure to programming language will be better for the students, and that is deserved. Students who are in the final year of their undergrad studies, they can also apply for our program, provided they satisfy other criteria by a given deadline.
Also, sir, coming to the BAAT exam, what was the motivation behind keeping the separate entrance test for MBA program, and how did it benefit the complete selection process?
Okay, that's a nice question. We start in BAAT with a totally different kind of expectation. Industry needed people with analytics background. And earlier to BAAT, when we were having this general MBA being run from our campus, we used to take admission on the basis of CAT, ZAT or GMAT. Now, when we introduced BAAT, we understood that we need to check students on their analytics aptitude. Okay, so other exams were not actually incorporating that part. So BAAT has basically 2 different sections. One section is for the management aptitude part, and another is for the analytics aptitude part or technical part, whereby we check the statistics knowledge as well as the knowledge regarding one's programming language. Okay? So something very basic is asked there, and anybody who is willing to pursue a career in this field probably can learn those things within a couple of months.
So, sir, what kind of preparation is recommended for BAAT exam?
See, as I told you, there are 2 parts. So one is the management aptitude part, another is the technical aptitude part or analytics aptitude part. So for the management aptitude part, it is very much similar to any other established popular exam. It can be like CAT or SAT or GMAT. The same way you can prepare for that. The technical aptitude part is slightly different. So there you should update yourself with some of the very basic statistics knowledge, or maybe related to some of the programming languages. Basics of algorithm will help you a lot. So I think there are a lot of materials available, especially for battle aptitude part. Obviously, there are different books or coaching centers which help students out. But for the technical aptitude part, you should check with some of the books or maybe available resources online.
Also, being the hostel warden. So, can you explain us the structure of hostel structure of BITS Pilani or Pilani MBA?
There are broadly two different types of hostels. One meant for the boys, other for the girls students. So there is one particular complex for the female students or the girl students. It has got several hostels within that complex. And for the boys, we have, I think, 12 or 30 different hostels. Actually, the number keeps a little varying because we are also coming up with new sets of hostels recently. For each hostel, we have one warden who is basically a faculty member from the institute. Then there is a superintendent, at least one superintendent for the boys hostel. For the girls hostel, it may be more. And then there is one chowkidar for each of the boys hostel. For every two boys hostel, there is one mess. And I think every boys hostel or even the girls hostel complex will have sufficient space for different recreational activities. Drinking water, cool drinking water, basic room facilities, all these things are provided. And just there is a provision for newspapers, magazines, and TV rows. Commodore is there. Yeah, that is a.
So, how do you give that hostel environment over here and supporting of academic as well as educational background?
See, we do not force anything on the students. I think all the students are quite mature. They can make their own schedule regarding when to go to bed or rise up from their beds. So that is fine. Apart from that, I guess all the hostels, because the students are actually staying either on a single accommodation basis or a double accommodation basis. And we try to have students with similar kind of attitude. So we ask students about their preferences of their roommate, if there's any at all, at the time of allocation of these hostel rooms. Apart from that, all the rooms are, I think, quite well ventilated, light and other things are there. They are. See, this entire campus is not in a very big city, so that gives us a kind of advantage that you can focus on your studies or whatever you feel that you are going to do the best, right? So, and then from the hostels, the students can come out any point of time in the day or night. So 24 hours you can come out or go inside the hostel. You can go to the library also anytime that you want, and the library is not very far away. So that also helps students a lot during the time of their exams or other times when they want to spend more time in the library.
So, can you tell us how the mess system works at that focus there?
Okay, so there is one pence for every two hostels, and the messes are run particularly by the students' union. There is mess representative from each of the hostels. The students decide the menu of the mess, and in order to operationalize the various aspects of the mess system, there are vendors who take care of it, and the students coordinate with that. The messes do provide meals 3 times a day, so you have your breakfast, lunch and dinner. And apart from that, during the evening you can also have snacks in the mess, and not only that, you have some GRUBS. So GRUBS are organized by different student clubs, Also, we have a lot of cultural associations within this campus. So far my knowledge goes, we have more than 15 different cultural associations in BITS Pilani. They represent students and other community members from different states of India. So sometimes they also organize their own GRUBS, which basically reflect their own cuisine. So students coming from different states get a chance to test the local cuisine of different states. And I think the kind of menu which is served here, that is quite healthy, fresh, and we often take rounds of the messes also, and sometimes we go to test how the food is. So it is the same thing that we often get to test without any kind of warning or any kind of notice. We visit the messes to check that everything is in place.
Okay, so I think it's enough of these administrative questions. So we would like to know your favorite spot on the campus.
See, I have been here for I think now 13 years, starting from my PhD days. So overall, I like the entire campus, and I think I have been to it every inch of this campus. My favorite spot is truly my own home. I like spending more time in my garden. Yeah.
So sir, we are fortunate to have a beloved dog named Pluto. So is he the real boss of Ashok Bhawan? Please tell us about her.
Okay, thank you for asking this question. Yeah, he is a beloved one. Currently, he is a little less than 2 years. He is a male Labrador, and probably the most important family member that we have. Okay. So, no, he is not the boss of Ashok Bhawan. In fact, we don't like getting that way because here the hostels belong to the students. Okay, we are there to facilitate different activities on the hostel. We are there to help out if there is any kind of issue in the hostel. We do go by certain rules and regulations which are provided by the institute. So that is the main purpose. Other than that, yes, the hostel belongs to the students. I guess Pluto comes to the hostel sometimes along with me, mostly outdoor. We check if everything is in place. He helps me to find out if there is anything unwanted lying on the ground. Yeah, and he is very friendly. He loves exploring, and I welcome all of you to come to my place and be very good.
So last but not the least, any advice for upcoming batch?
See, our admission, the first phase of the admission is already over. We have already conducted the Business Analytics Aptitude Test, BAAT 2025, and it has been conducted in 14 different cities all over India. So we'll be selecting the students from this batch, and we got quite good response. So, if you ask me about the incoming batch, I'll just say that they should concentrate more on their studies. They should understand why they are going to come here for. What is their primary objective? Okay, apart from that, the campus offers a lot of opportunities, be it your games, sports, be it cultural activities, or any kind of activities. So students even go for mountaineering. Okay, they enroll for different activities conducted by not only this department but also by other departments of the institute, or as a whole by the institute. So I tell them that okay, your primary focus must be on your academics, but at the same time, please devote some time to build relationships here. This is a very green campus, and you have wonderful opportunities to explore the cultural variety coming from across India. This is kind of a mini India or little India that I can proudly say. In fact, over the last couple of years, I have never seen our MBA batch, which generally has around 65 to 70 students, which has never had students from less than 15 different Indian states or union territories, so which is a very big number. Okay, the kind of diversity that you have. So you should explore those things. Be open, and interact not only with your friends and others but with faculty members also. We all are quite open to that, and so explore that opportunity in and make the best use of whatever they have learned.
Thank you for joining us today, sir. It was a great session. To our viewers, thank you for tuning into TalkShaala. Please like, share and subscribe the video. See you in next episode.